unsolved mysteries and conspiracy theories that defy explanation up to today. Why do some mysteries refuse to be solved, no matter how much time passes or technology advances? Humanity has always been fascinated by the unknown, from bizarre unsolved mysteries and remote mountains to secretive government projects cloaked in conspiracy, and these perplexing stories ignite our imagination and challenge what we think is possible. And here we delve into 7 of the most astonishing mysteries and conspiracy theories that continue to defy explanation and is guaranteed to intrigue skeptics and believers alike. The first is the Dyatlov Pass incident of 1959, a deadly unsolved expedition. One frigid winter night in 1959, 9 experienced hikers led by Igor Dyatlov ventured into the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia and never made it home. Rescuers later found their tent mysteriously slashed open from the inside, with the group's possessions still inside, but their bodies scattered on the snowy slopes, and several victims were barefoot, barely clothed, despite sub-zero temperatures, suggesting they fled in terror. Even stranger, some corpses showed gruesome injuries. Cracked skulls, ribs, hiker missing her eyes and tongue. Investigators also detected traces of radiation on the hiker's clothing. Yet there were no signs of another party or attack, only puzzling clues left behind in the snow. So to this day, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains an unsolved mystery and enigma. Soviet authorities initially blamed an unknown compelling force, but that explains little. Over the decades, it's fueled countless theories. It was a secret military weapon test gone wrong, perhaps, causing panic and lethal injuries. Could an avalanche or rare weather phenomenon have driven the hikers from their tent? Or did they encounter something truly bizarre, perhaps a Yeti or even extraterrestrial visitors? No theory fully fits all the facts, and the case remains officially unsolved. The Dyatlov Pass mystery continues to captivate researchers and paranormal enthusiasts, reminding us how nature and the unknown can still elude explanation. 2. The Voynich Manuscript, an unbreakable code. Locked away in Yale University Library is a book unlike any other. The Voynich Manuscript, penned in the 15th century on vellum, is filled with hand-painted illustrations of unknown plants, astrological charts, and page after page of text in a language that no one has ever deciphered. The looping script does not match any known alphabet, earning it a reputation as the world's most mysterious script. Ever since Polish book dealer Wilfred Voynich purchased it in 1912, professional cryptographers, linguists, and even World War II codebreakers have tried to crack its secret, all without success. What makes this medieval manuscript so enigmatic is that nobody knows its purpose or origin. Some pages resemble an herbal or medical guide, while others suggest astronomical or magical content. Yet every word is written in an unknown cipher, nicknamed Voynichese. Theories abound. Perhaps it's a secret alchemical journal, a guide to an ancient herbal remedies, or encrypted knowledge from a secret society. More far-out proposals suggest of its extraterrestrial or supernatural origin, given the bizarre plants drawn on it that do not resemble Earth's flora. A few skeptics think the Voynich manuscript could be the elaborate hoax with meaningless texts. However, even that would be a feat, considering it consists in internal structures. After a decade of analysis and several claims of solving it, all later debunked or disputed, the Voynich manuscript stubbornly remains unreadable. This unsolved literary puzzle continues to intrigue scholars and conspiracies alike, and holding its secrets under lock and key, at least for now. And then, number 3, we have the Roswell UFO incident of 1947. Was it a crash or a cover-up? No list of mysterious conspiracy tales would be complete without Roswell, the granddaddy of all UFO cases. In July 1947, something crashed on the ranch outside Roswell, New Mexico, and the U.S. Air Force quickly recovered debris. Initial Army press release excitedly claimed a flying disc, quote-unquote, had been found, sparking headlines about a captured UFO. But then, within hours, officials changed their story, insisting it was only a weather balloon. That swift retraction and the hush-hush manner in which wreckage was whisked away birthed one of the most enduring conspiracy theories of the 20th century. According to countless UFO investigators and witnesses who later came forward, Roswell was no simple balloon crash. They claimed the wreckage had otherworldly properties and that alien bodies were allegedly recovered at the site. The incident, they argue, was covered up by the government, with debris and possible extraterrestrial occupants taken to top secret facilities. Area 51 and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base often figure into these tales. Over the years, Roswell's legend only grew. In the 1990s, the U.S. military released reports suggesting the debris was from Project Mogul, a clandestine balloon project to detect Soviet nukes, and crash test dummies explained the alien body stories, but many were not convinced. Today, the Roswell incident is synonymous with UFO cover-up. It's been the subject of books, movies, and endless debate, symbolizing public distrust of official explanations, and whether it was alien spacecraft, a classified military experiment, or some skeptics propose, or something else entirely, the truth remains as elusive as ever. The Roswell UFO incident continues to fascinate those who look at the skies and wonder if we're not being told the whole story. Number 4, the Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Triangle delusions. For decades, the Bermuda Triangle has captured popular imagination as an oceanic Bermuda's box of mysteries. This region of the Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, is blamed for the disappearances of dozens of ships and aircraft under unusual circumstances. Compass needles spin, radio contacts mysteriously drop, and vessels seem to vanish without a trace, often in calm weather. Stories of the triangle's dangers go back at least to the 19th century, but it exploded into legend in the 20th century thanks to incidents like the USS Cyclops, a Navy ship that vanished in 1918 with over 300 men on board, and the eerie loss of Flight 19. In December 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers, Flight 19, on a routine mission became disoriented over Bermuda Triangle and radioed out "everything is wrong," quote-unquote, before all contact was lost. A search plane sent after them also disappeared. No wreckage was ever conclusively found. Episodes like this have led to fantastical theories attempting to explain the triangle. Some say it's caused by magnetic anomaly or portal in that area, messing with navigation and even transporting victims to another dimension. Others suggest the lost city of Atlantis lies beneath the waves, powered by crystals that interfere with vessels. There are also whispers of UFOs, abduction travelers, or secret government tests. Of course, scientists and investigators offer more grounded explanations, citing unprecedented Caribbean storms, rogue tidal waves, compass errors near the true north, or simple human error and heavy traffic in the region. In fact, the U.S. Coast Guard insists the number of incidents in the Triangle is not significantly higher than any similarly trafficked port of ocean. Still, the mystique of the Bermuda Triangle persists in the public mind. It remains a pop culture icon of mystery, where aviators and sailors swap chilling legends. Whether one leans towards skepticism or the supernatural, the term Bermuda Triangle has become shorthand for unsolved maritime mystery, and it continues to spur both caution and curiosity. 5. The Montauk Project, time travel and mind control experiments. What if a government experiment could rip open space-time or control minds? The Montauk Project is the umbrella term for a series of alleged top-secret U.S. military programs in the 1970s and 80s that, according to conspiracy lore, attempted just that. Centered around Camp Hero, an Air Force station in Montauk, Long Island, these supposed experiments are said to be an extension of the infamous Philadelphia experiment of 1943, a wartime project rumored to have made a Navy destroyer briefly invisible and teleport, with horrifying side effects for its crew. Montauk conspiracists claim that decades later, scientists continue this research in secret, pushing it into the realms of psychological warfare, time travel, and even interdimensional portals. The story largely comes from a few individuals who purported to have worked at Montauk Project or recovered repressed memories of it, most notably Peterson Nichols, co-author of The Montauk Project Experiments in Time. According to their accounts, the Montauk team achieved astonishing feats, opening a hole in space-time in 1983 that linked Montauk to 1943, thereby connecting to the Philadelphia experiment, successfully conducting time travel missions, and using children in mind control experiments, the so-called Montauk Boys. Some versions even include contact with aliens and monsters summoned from other dimensions, a true sci-fi horror show. These claims are, of course, unsupported by any official document, all allegedly destroyed or still classified. Most historians regard Montauk as a modern myth or conspiracy-driven urban legend. Interestingly, the Montauk Project saga has seeped into pop culture. It helped inspire the Netflix series Stranger Things, originally entitled Montauk. Whether one believes any of it or not, the Montauk Project remains a fascinating conspiracy theory that taps into our collective fear or hope that behind the scenes, science may have already breached the boundaries of reality. Number 6, reptilian shapeshifters, lizard people among us. Could the world be secretly ruled by shape-shifting lizard people from another star system? It sounds absurd, but the reptilian conspiracy theory has gained remarkable traction in paranormal and conspiracy circles. Proponents, famously led by author David Icke, who popularized the idea in the 1990s, claim that an ancient race of humanoid reptilian aliens lives among us, hidden among us, disguising themselves by taking human form. Shapeshifters, that is. These reptoids are said to have infiltrated positions of power. World leaders, CEOs, even celebrities could literally be cold-blooded aliens in disguise, he says, manipulating global events, snacking on negative human energy, or in the darkest version of the tale, on humans themselves. The theory ties together UFO lore, ancient astronaut myths, some point to snake-like gods in ancient cultures as evidence of past reptilian influence, and a good dose of political paranoia, of course. While mainstream society laughs it off as a goofy internet meme, a notable number of people do entertain the idea of secret reptilians. In fact, every so often, alleged sightings or viral moments fuel the conspiracy. For example, in 2023, a viral video showed a distraught airline passenger insisting that a man next to her was not real. The clip spread like wildfire on social media, with many commenters half-jokingly or in some cases seriously suggesting she'd spotted a reptilian shapeshifter mid-transformation. Of course, no concrete evidence of lizard people has ever surfaced. No unmasked reptoid caught on camera. No leaked alien DNA results from the Queen or any tech module. Nonetheless, the reptilian shapeshifter theory has become a pop culture staple. It speaks to a broader metaphorical truth for some, distrust for those in power who seem inhuman, and it adds a deliciously weird layer to any discussion of global conspiracies. Until a world leader literally peels off a human mask on live TV, this theory will remain speculative, but it certainly makes for an entertaining what-if scenario in the realm of paranormal mysteries. Number 7, Skinwalker Ranch, paranormal hotspot in Utah. We have various scientists there and engineers trying to record what's going on. Tucked away in northeastern Utah is a 512-acre property that might just be the strangest place on earth. Skinwalker Ranch, named after the shape-shifting witches of Navajo legend, has been the epicenter of every kind of paranormal phenomenon imaginable. On this remote cattle ranch, eyewitnesses have reported glowing orbs of light dancing in the sky, UFOs of various shapes, crop circle-like ground impressions, cattle mutilations, invisible entities that emit fearsome roars, and even encounters with otherworldly creatures. One early account from the 1990s describes a large wolf-like beast that was shot multiple times at close range without flinching or dying. From poltergeist-like activity, objects moving on their own, mysterious voices, to sightings of portal-like vortexes opening in the air, Skinwalker Ranch seems to be a buffet of the bizarre. And what sets this case apart is that not only just one event, it's an ongoing location-based mystery. The Sherman family, who owned the ranch in the 90s, were so terrorized by the continuous strange occurrences that they sold the property. Obviously, there were hauntings going on there. It was bought by billionaire Robert Bigelow, who funded a team of scientists and researchers, the NID Science Team, to investigate under a veil of secrecy. The U.S. government itself became indirectly involved. It's been revealed that part of the Pentagon program, AAWSAP, in the 2000s studied Skinwalker Ranch as a hotspot of high strangeness, quote unquote. Yet despite years of observation and some tantalizing encounters recorded by investigators, there's still no clear explanation for what's happening there. Is the ranch a doorway to another dimension, an alien testing ground, or perhaps an area cursed by ancient Navajo sorcery, as local lore suggests? I would imagine that would be it. Thus far, the phenomena have refused to be neatly categorized or replicated on command, leaving scientists puzzled. Today, the ranch is under new ownership and even the subject of a reality TV series, The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, keeping its legend in the spotlight. The Skinwalker Ranch stands as a modern paranormal mystery where open-minded investigators continue to chase the truth. It's a reminder that the world still harbors places where the normal rules seem not to apply and where the mystery reigns. From remote mountain tragedies and cryptic manuscripts to UFO cover-ups and interdimensional ranches, these cases highlight our enduring fascination with the unexplained. Each story invites us to question what we think we know about reality. Are these simply episodes of misfortune and misinterpretation, or are they signs that our world is far stranger than we imagine? The final answers may continue to elude us, but the thrill is in the pursuit of the truth, of course. And this is on Infinity Explorers by Anshri Vastava. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.